So I'm hitchhiking from Tagazout to Essaouira.
I'd booked a flight back to the UK to extend my visa.
I have 100 dirham, 10 euros. So this is the budget for the journey, and the flight I have is at 7. To be there by 5. It's now 1. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what the universe brings, because yeah, I managed to get a taxi from Aourir to Tagazout for 5 dirham, 50p or 35p. So here we go.
After only 5 minutes, an English couple came along and dropped me further along the route. I then waited only a short while before once again getting picked up.
Just met a lovely an English guy. Big shout out to him for helping me out there. He just gave me a lift to. So I'm now heading towards Imswan. Sort of cheating because this is actually a Berber taxi, so it's going to cost me a little bit, but hopefully I'm still within the budget. And then yeah, maybe there's a bus from Imswan. We're going to see. So we've stopped in Tamri on the way to Imswan. I managed to get a Berber taxi for, I don't know the price yet, actually. I didn't actually say Bishad when I got in, but I'm hoping it's going to be something like 20 dirham from where I was. Aourir, I think it was called, where I got dropped by the car that picked me up. So yeah, we're going to head all the way now from here to Imswan, and then I'm going to try and get a taxi from Imswan, something like that. The only thing is there's no buses on the app still showing from Imswan, so yeah man, bit by bit, shwiya, imik.
So at this point, I'd managed to travel around 80 kilometers up the coast at a cost of only 5 dirham. Pretty good start.
So I made it to Imswan. That guy didn't charge me actually anything, so I'm still on the hitchhiking mission. See if I can make it the whole way there with just hitchhiking. It would be quite fun. The time now is, it's coming up to 3 o'clock, so yeah, I need to be at the airport realistically in 2 hours. So I've got 2 hours to get from Imswan to Essouira. But it doesn't seem like there's many cars coming this way. I've just worked out why it's called hitchhiking, because I'm now hiking. Just because I feel like I'm just standing there. There's literally not been one car that's come past. I've just looked at Google Maps how far it is from here to Essouira in the car. It says an hour and a half. There's a car coming. What are we saying? We're going to get a hitchhiker. Let's see. We're going to get, oh, it's a truck. Close but no cigar. That guy was like, nah. This is a taxi here. Let's see if he's having it. I know there's a lot of technology in place to, you know, obviously book like taxis and book things, but like literally the bus just weren't having it. Like the bus times wouldn't have worked out, so I've had to literally take this risk, in a sense. Not risk, but I mean, here's a car. Come on, here we go. What do we reckon? What are you saying, people? Anyone who's been following my journey for a while on YouTube will know that I got robbed by hitchhikers, so I'm owed a bit of hitchhiking help, considering I'm always helping hitchhikers along the journey. So it's nice to be on the other side of other side of it.
So I stopped here in this spot to ask the guys here if there was anyone heading towards Essaouira. I had a cup of tea and a snack before getting a lift via taxi to this town called Tamana. Taxi cost was 10 dirham.
So we made it to the next part in the journey. We managed to get a taxi for 10 dirham from where I was waiting all the way to here. The only difficult thing was that I misunderstood the guy. That I thought he was saying he was going to take me a lift to Essaouira, so I bought him a coffee and stuff like that and spent a little bit of money there, and then I had to go back to the guy and say, sorry, I need the money back because I don't have enough to get potentially to Essouira. So I've got left, I think, about 50 dirham I've spent so far.
Your vlogs?
Yeah, vlogging, yeah. I'm trying to hitchhike, but I'm sort of cheating with the taxi, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So,
The normal price.
35 dirham from here to
30, 35, not 40.
no, 35, yeah. 35.
Yeah.
35. What's your name?
Anas.
Anas.
What about you?
Adam.
Okay, Adam.
Good to meet you.
أنا من أنس أنت منار Essaouira.
مشرفين خويا. So Tamanar is where we are at the moment. This is, funnily enough, for anyone who remembers, this is the place that I found Amy, the dog that I had brought back to England, who sadly is now with someone else living in Glastonbury area. But I found her here the first time I was in Morocco, in this town, and I was just driving through and I was like, recognize it from that time, but it has changed a bit since I was first here. So it's nearly 4 o'clock and we've got another hour and a bit drive to Essaouira, and I've still got to get to the airport from wherever I'm going to end up from this taxi. So yeah, time's ticking, but to be fair, like every time things have just gone step by step. This is like the 5th or 6th car that I've been in so far. So I am just outside Essaouira now. Fell asleep in the taxi though, and we've driven on further past where I needed to stop. That part of the journey was 35 dirham, which leaves me, I think, 15 dirham. So I've got 25 dirham left. That's what's left in the tank. Left in the bank, I mean. But yeah, we've got another 8 kilometers to the airport. I've got to try and find a taxi for less than 25 dirham. Time is gone 5, so I've got 2.5 hours till the flight leaves. 7k to go. Got 2 hours to. Well, I've not even got 2 hours till the flight leaves. حسين شكرا خويا.
Thank you very much.
الله يحفظك. 1.1k now from the airport. That guy, that was such beautiful timing on his bike, just came by right when I was sort of thinking, God, it's getting a bit tight for time. But yeah, we're 1.1k from the airport now, and well, to be honest, we're in the middle of nowhere, it feels like. But yeah, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Got exactly 2 hours until the flight leaves, so we're still good for time. I'm gonna try and hitchhike the last kilometre. 14-minute walk from here it's showing, or 2-minute drive. These kind of side missions, or these little adventures, is what for me travelling is all about. Like, not necessarily knowing how it's going to happen, how it's going to work out, but just going for it and trusting that it will. And this is a perfect example of that. When I left Aourir this morning, or midday, I had no idea how I was going to end up here. But here I am, 850 metres from the finish line, and I've met, well, endless amounts of people along the way. The bus would have been 65 dirham from Tagazout to Essaouira. So the fact that I've spent 75 pretty much getting this far, and that includes a tea, done pretty well. مزيان وش مزيان؟ اي Hey! My feet are in absolute bits. Bought a pair of these kind of like fake sliders. And when I tried to take them back, the guy just said no. He said no, you can't take them back. And they've just cut my feet to shreds where they're just so uncomfortable. So that ain't ideal, but I have now made it to the airport, which is good. Hopefully just about in time for my flight.
And so with that, we arrived at Essaouira airport with still a little bit of time to spare and 25 dirham to spend. A big thanks for watching this video. We'll be coming back here very soon for more adventures. Stay tuned. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Much love.